Hey everybody! My stubbornness knows no bounds. I'll be trying yet another delirium run. You know what? Eve's fine. I'll be Eve. Now, listen up. Here's a story about a little run that lives in an Eve world. B1FB Sfiz. I'm so bad with Eve that literally when the run started, I thought to myself, I should talk about how I hope I get the razor blade. And you know what? I'm not wrong. My sources are telling me the razor blade will be a very, very good pickup for me. Think it could be very key to winning though. Wait, what's this? It already exists. For me? Oh, thank heavens. What a bountiful gift. Okay, tough love. We're starting to, we're in this crucible where we don't let ourselves get soft in Isaac. And I don't mean soft in a, double entendre sort of sense. I mean in the sense where, like when you're in basic training, you don't do like 4 days on and then the military goes, all right, everybody have fun this weekend. They're trying to build you up from a keyboard warrior into a real warrior so that later you can probably spend, not necessarily all of your time, but potentially, depending on what you do, some of your time on a keyboard. Either way, that requires 7 days on, 0 days off. Or to be honest, let's be real, I never served. So I have no idea. Maybe it's 6 days on, 1 day off. I don't know. Do they have to adhere to labor laws in the military? At least in basic training? I have no clue. I got one piece of advice from an old hat YouTuber when I started this channel. His name? John F. Kennedy. He looked at me and he said, Ryan, Northernlion, there's only one thing you need to do to be a good YouTuber. Speak from the heart. Say what you know. And I said, you know what? Frig you, I won't do what you tell me. Those who die are justified. Playing by the of Isaac. Okay, well, I really thought that joke might be funny, but then after I said it, which unfortunately is the only way to find out, it wasn't. By the way, learn from my mistakes. First off, I gotta mention real quick, Dark Bomb, amazing item for where we are right now in this game. We can actually stay in the Whore of Babylon, stay Kaiser permanently, while simultaneously having enough HP to survive. What a novel scenario. I was gonna say, I think I told this story very recently, but my wife and I went to karaoke with just the two of us, maybe 2-3 months ago, sometime back in the summer. And I can't sing. I won't belabor that point for the 5,000th time. I know that I can't sing, so I have a very limited karaoke oeuvre. If you're in the same boat as me, and statistically, I don't know, maybe 1 in 8 people out there is roughly as bad at singing as I am. Hey, NL, why don't you join choir? Hey, why don't you mind your own freaking business, Bobby? Regardless, people didn't call me NL back then. They mostly just didn't call me at all. Do not pick Rage Against the Machine Killing in the name. It is going to bore the tears out of everybody else at karaoke. You run the risk of becoming a self-caricature. How many times can you say, and now they do what they told you? Great song, by the way. Great song. Great song. I just don't know why they have to be so angry all the time. Couldn't they just be nice? They do a song that's like, a kissing in the name of gung 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 gung. And now they hug and they kiss ya. And now they hug and they kiss ya. Okay, so people try to sleep to these. I should be respectful. I mean, it's disrespectful to fall asleep in the middle of my incredibly impassioned rants, but, so be it. I think we got the right idea here. We got a theme to this run. We took the Deals with the Devil, not necessarily because they're good, but in the form of Guppy's Tale, we basically chose it because it could be good later. And because we want Deal with the Devil precedent, because we want to keep Whore of Babylon rolling, we have a very good chance to get a bunch of Spirit Hearts. That's enough protection to fight the Hush and get to the Delirium fight guaranteed, Or more or less guaranteed. And I don't think our track record in Isaac has been, incredible over the past, I don't know, let's say dozen runs. But I think it's been pretty good. And I think you have to put it in the context of us always having to either get to the Mega Satan path or get to the Delirium path, or both. And, you know, they might as well call Delirium plus Hush. If you didn't knock it out on an earlier run, you pretty much, in order to guarantee it, are going to have to go to the Hush fight, so... That's the way I see it right now. And things are just cruising, dude. Like, we are in a very good timing sort of window right now for where this run is going. 4.5 minutes, closer to 5 minutes, but either way. And we're basically about to finish the 3rd floor, having done the rooms that we would consider most likely to be useful. Maw of the Void is just a wonderful upgrade. The next thing on the list... This is another item that for us allows us to generate Demon Hearts, which, again, is kind of like a prerequisite of trying to beat Delirium, I think, but, well, depending on your HP, at least. Plus, it's just a good damage dealer. On top of the damage it gives you, the damage it deals is very nice. Next thing I would like is mobility, specifically in the form of an ice ability to fly. Spell it out. It's a nice ability to fly while also being a Wonder Twins reference. Where's our gritty Wonder Twins remake? Reboot, I should say. Is that the superhero movie that's just too silly to ever be? I shouldn't say that, because whenever I talk about this on the NLSS, there's always somebody in chat who goes, guess what? In the comics, they already did it. You know, if you're not familiar with the Wonder Twins, it's 2 twins from the planet Wonder. They're named Zan and Jaina. They have Wonder Twin powers. By themselves, they're useless, maybe slightly more clever than the average human being. Together, they're unstoppable, limited only by the powers of their own imagination. Zan can become... I'm trying to remember which one's which. Zan is the boy and Jaina's the girl. But... one of them can become any animal, which is a weird power for an alien to have, you have to admit. The other one can become anything that takes the shape of water, starring Guillermo del Toro. And I know you're gonna, and Michael Stuhlbarg, and I know you're gonna say, couldn't you just become like a water nuclear bomb? You have now created the fundamental paradox at the center of any Wonder Twins related question. Becoming an animal, decent power. K.A. Applegate made a whole book series about it. But becoming anything that can be made out of water basically just means you can become anything, I think. So I don't know if that's ever been answered in a comic context. In canon is how we say it in the business. But usually, here's what happens. Superman, in the, because they're all part of the Justice League together, or at least the Super Friends, Superman goes, oh no, Metropolis is in trouble. I'll fly over there and save them. And then Zan and Jaina go, yeah, me too. Form of a pelican. And then the other one goes, pelican, what the... And then a form of water. And then they have this, no joke, they have a monkey sidekick named Gleek. And then Gleek takes a bucket and catches the Wonder Twin that turned into literally the dumbest form of what he could ever be based on his power. And then the pelican carries the bucket of water to where Superman is saving the day. That's genuinely what the Wonder Twins, at least in the Super Friends, that's all the Wonder Twins do. They, between 3 conscious beings, I mean, Gleek, he's not much of a superhero. But he mostly just gets into trouble. But either way, he's kind of like, I don't know, like the Scooby-Doo sort of character. Every show needed a Scooby-Doo sort of character back then. Between 3 conscious beings, they almost do one of Superman's powers combined. And it always irritates me. Because there's so many better things that you could become. Let me hit you with one right off the bat. Why on earth would you become a pelican and then, you know, manually carry this bucket of water? Just off the top of the dome piece, let me hit you up with something. How about you become a human being, shape of a pilot, and then, ooh, is some good stuff here. I don't really want Bob's brain. It's a tough choice. So one of you becomes a pilot, and then the other one, form of an ice plane. You're gonna tell me that a pelican can fly faster than an airplane? If I remember the Superman jingle, how are you gonna catch him? Faster than a bullet, terrifying speed. I forget the rest of the lyrics, but then it's, he's half man and half machine. He is the painkiller. Anyway. I'm just saying, the Wonder Twins are very dumb. They are also, I think they're like adolescents at the time the show takes place. So, you know, I guess you can't really hold it against them too much. But, I mean, come on. Shouldn't you have a better imagination then? How about this one? Form of steam, and then just float to where you gotta be. Here's one. How about form of a faster bird than a pelican? Like an albatross or something. That seems like a reasonably acceptable option. Okay, just while we're spitballing. How about, I don't know, form of, well, I don't know. I'm out. Maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was related to this issue specifically. I'm just saying. They're the most useless superheroes in the Super Friends by far. Serpent's Kiss, great item. More Demon Heart potential. No! No! We need, if possible, to remove a red heart from our existence. So a demon deal, that's what I was gonna call it. Love me that Gorillaz album, Demon Deals. If we can get a devil deal, and we can, you know, remove our HP, that'd be nice. In all likelihood, yeah, it was very dumb. In all likelihood, I'm expecting a little Krampus appearance right here. Little birdie told me, expect Krampus to show up here. Oh, that felt amazing. You know what else I would love to see? Lusty Blood. Works well with Serpent's Kiss. We may take that, but we gotta... No, we will not take that. So here's the thing. I don't want to lose Dark Bum. But I'm willing to give it a shot. No! Literally kept multi-dimensional baby, you son of a gun. Alright, so that's bad. Judgment. Don't give me HP, give me mapping. The run is still very good. Oh, the beam, even better. The run is still very, very good. But we do lose out on that. And you know what, I want to say I'm happy to lose out on a good item, but I'm not unhappy to lose out on a good item. I thought we could fly for some dumb reason. Because it adds a little bit more tension back into the run. Our HP, if we can't get the full HP with, you know, a Thame Demon Form contract from below, we got bigger problems. Like, we're already almost back there. Not a Thame, sorry, Maw of the Void, even better. On top of this, I do feel the need to point out, we also are one item away from becoming Guppy. Plus, our stats are good. Not quite great yet, but we're getting there. So we will have access to Boss Rush. We're definitely not quite at the level where I would say like, oh, you idiot. We're not quite at the level where I would say, you know, we would be stupid not to do Boss Rush. Could happen. Got a ways to go though. Like, I just don't understand, can't Superman just at least, like, carry you? Can't you become the form of, like, a water molecule and, you know, an amoeba, and then Superman puts you inside of his pocket or something and flies to Metropolis, then you could do some more useful stuff there? Or just hitch a ride with Wonder Woman. She has a 2-seat invisible jet. Why do you have to fly yourself? I don't understand. Nobody else is on... Thank you, that's copy. Nobody else is on the jet. That's Abaddon. It's even better. I don't know why I took my red heart away, but... Or my bone heart away, but still. Alright. So, now we should be just disgustingly locked down. I still, in order to justify doing Boss Rush, I might, and it's a capital M, might consider it necessary or at least advisable to get one of the big items. By which I mean particularly Brimstone. But Mom's Knife, maybe. Tech X wouldn't turn up my nose at it, that's for sure. You know, Polyphemus, Proptosis, both pretty big items in and of themselves. But this is obviously extremely great. It's 6 more books, or 3 more books, taking us to 6 total. Book of Revelations doesn't do much for us here, but still Book of Sin. Single penny, what an incredible payout. Okay, the real question now has become not how do we win, but how do we lose? I got something for you. Here's a little game plan for Nicholas. Not Rockley Smile. I mean Nicholas, the company. What if, and I'm just spitballing here, I'm not trying to hold your feet over the fire for an audience that maybe would be prone to suggest that like this idea is good just because a YouTuber suggested it, okay? I'm being sincere when I say that, admittedly. But what if, with the advent of the Void, the self-sacrifice room no longer took you to the dark room arbitrarily when you played it 12 times, but instead took you to delirium, or at least the Void floor when you played it 12 times. That way, opening up an alternative path for you to make it to delirium without requiring you to fight the Hush, which just seems like to be honest, it doesn't feel like that's mission or working as intended, for me at least. But maybe I could be wrong, admittedly. Like, I know you don't have to fight the Hush to get to delirium. Instead, what you have to do is hope that delirium or the Void shows up after another boss fight. But you know, what if you just made it guaranteeable? I mean, you can already guarantee that you're able to go to the dark room just by taking the negative instead of the Polaroid. So I know they were added to the game at different times. I'm just saying, it seems like that would be a... I don't want to say it would be an objective improvement, but as I see it right now, I might be ignorant to any negatives associated with that idea. So just spitball on that one. I don't think it's a major concern. I'm going to level with you. Nobody is as concerned with banal minutia in this game as I am at this point in my life, I think. So kudos, you've done a great job. Keep it up. Hope the new DLC turns out great. Just throwing ideas out there, you know? I apologize, and simultaneously I do have to say, you know, I'm just one man talking to myself in an office for a few hours a day for, you know, at this point what constitutes, I don't know, maybe like 80% of my adult life so far. Occasionally I might say some stupid stuff, so I apologize for that as well. Look, it's more books. I'll check. We have like every head-related item in the game at this point. What kind of person would I be if at this point in my life, with a run so secure, I didn't give us the chance to accidentally have to throw it all away by dying on a sacrifice room while holding lost or missing poster, I should say. So Mom's box of trinkets. We're gonna hope it all comes to pass. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Check this deal with the devil real quick. Here's the thing. I don't think taking Ghost Baby matters whether we do or don't, because I think we're gonna be at full HP anyway. Would we rather be at full HP with Ghost Baby or without it? Literally, again, just like the last episode, you're not listening. It doesn't matter. There's never been a situation in planet Earth's history where somebody has been like, ooh, thank God I had Ghost Baby. It's never happened. Well, there was this one. No, there's not this one time. It's never come to pass. You do not need to sweat it. Okay, I'm just taking stock of the run. I'm very happy with $3 bill. I would have liked something a little bit more consistent, but $3 bill is fine. Umbilical, it does not matter really, I think. We have to fight Hush. Being Guppy, potentially great tier effects as a result of $3 bill. Hush fight doesn't bother me. I mean, I feel very secure in our odds of winning. And winning, you know, on our terms. Which basically, for me, means beating Delirium. The only thing I will say feel like... Did I open a bad chest there? I think I did. The only thing I will say... Thank you for not picking that up. We still could use a little bit more, like, guaranteed damage. And we definitely want a better trinket. And Locust of Famine is really good. Okay, we have not taken every head-related item in the game. I'm just gonna level with you. Some of the damage that we've taken, I don't know what's hit me. So I don't know if that's my brain deciding that, you know, enough's enough. Or if I'm getting hit by things that are plausible to miss. Which, it seems like the most likely. I will take this. Help. The virus is really good. Again, just another way for us to get demon hearts. Yes, lowers our speed. No, doesn't really impact us. Missing poster. No, it does not exist. I looked at it and I said to myself, Self, is that missing poster? All that came out of my mouth was missing poster, exciting the audio-only listeners. A new character to listen to. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself. I don't need the nickel. Okay, Womb 1. Thanks to the goat head, a 100% chance to deal with the devil. Okay, that time I walked into an empty patch of floor and was hit. So, there's an international conspiracy designed to take me down here. The deep state has infected my Isaac build. It sounds like a Chuck Tingle novel. Okay, not necessary. Very nice for the spun chance later. We already saw delirium. You know, why not? At this point. I don't expect little delirium to be good. Moreover, I expect it to sometimes blow up literally in my face. That being said, we also... Don't open these yet. We also have, again, so many abilities to make demon hearts. No! Well, actually, it's not that bad, because we know we have one more... That's fine. We know we have one more, Deal with the Devil coming up. At least one. We could get Joker cards. Now, our Deal with the Devil is actually, I would say... I don't want to say highly likely, but there's always a chance that Krampus shows up when you least expect it. I never least expect it, so Krampus should never show up, so we're safe. Let me go. More keys or a golden key, I'll start opening those, but for now, it's more valuable just to save them for the blue womb. I think. Always a little implicit, I think, on everything I say, by the way. I don't feel the need to say, in my opinion. You're a smart audience. I think you can figure it out for yourself. I trust you. Again, we could use that, get a bunch of money. The only thing I want to do with this money is donate it to our donation machine. I'm happy with the flies, to be honest, even though we are also already guppy. So I should probably go back for it, but we've come so far. There's no turning back now. Not missing poster. I've told you many times, Meconium, I don't even know what you do. So we'll take dark matter, but not take black powder. I don't think black powder really does what we need it to do. Or rather, it doesn't do anything too effective for us right now. Okay, so we came in here, we were able to get a key. That's something. What else do we have? A battery charge, which has given us the exact same trinket we were all... No, slightly different trinket to the one we were holding. My mistake. I'm going to open this door. We will absolutely take Jawbone. And then I will... Can't believe we're so light on keys. Tears up. That's actually really good. Luck up, also great. Alright, we're stuck where we stand, but still. I'd say this is probably the fastest we've been doing damage to to Hush over the course of our, you know, last 3 runs where we fought him on every single run. Just like the challenges, though, I guess in the end, I do have to say, I think we've been pretty nice batting average for knocking out the difficult stuff in the game. We are setting ourselves up for a future where we're going to have to do like 6 or 7 Lost episodes in a row, bare minimum. You know what I call that future? The best 4 days of my life. I love playing the Lost. Fun character. Not so difficult as to be frustrating anymore. Not so easy as to be an automatic victory. Okay, virus, please. Thank you. It's all I've ever wanted. It's all I've ever needed. Yeah. So tell me what... Do you guys remember this song? So sing along if you know it. Tell me what you do now. Cause then I want you guys in the back to do the pentatonic scale. I want you. Gom, 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 gom. That's Want You Back. NSYNC, 1998. Look it up. Real sync heads, no. Sure, bye, 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 it's gonna be May. Sure, totally acceptable modern pop classics. Basically, roughly in the same artistic vein as Beethoven's finest work in his oeuvre. Sorry, no, I meant the Louvre, which is for paintings, my mistake. But Want You Back, an underrated classic popularized by the Disney Channel. Took a few more hits than I would have liked there, but dude, I mean, anytime you're 25 minutes down and you're on the Void floor already, life's great. Curse of the Unknown. Very dangerous, actually.
Friends till the end.
That's fine. Addicted is actually, if I had to rank the best bad pill in the game, by which I mean the best pill that's actually bad, not the best pill that tells you it's bad and lies to you, which would probably be like, I don't know, puberty maybe. The best bad pill in the game is actually Addicted. The same way I almost never get to use Lemon Party for its positive effects, I almost never get a negative effect out of Addicted. Paralysis is a close second, but it has happened. It's probably happened with Addicted as well, but... I think if we got Missing Poster now, we probably would not be able to get the advantage out of it. There shouldn't be a self-sacrifice room down here. That wouldn't make sense with the strange progression of the game. It's our second Infamy, I think? No, that was like... Infamy was our last run. They've been pretty quick runs. You gotta cut me some slack on that one. Plus, we're starting to get into the later hours. We got a real backlog in hours going on right now. That's why, getting a little twisted up. It's delirium already. This is not bad. Just, I want to talk to myself here for a moment, if you guys could stop listening. Self, you've been committed to this Maw of the Void thing for a long time here. You don't need to do that anymore. It's not necessary. In fact, it's deleterious to be this close to Void. It does generate a lot of flies very quickly. But you're much better off not doing it, even though I'm doing it as I'm saying not doing it. Oh my god, is Infamy good. And just focusing on landing this damage instead, doing it slowly over time. We're lucky, by the way. We got a... What did I do? We got a pretty good luck stat that actually makes Tough Love not be quite as bad as it otherwise might appear. Well, it's never bad, I guess, but we made it even better. So I'm just getting the mildest bit nervous. Fire Mind, after all that, you hit me with Fire Mind. Almost a real telefrag situation. Just trying to look for Demon Heart, thank you. As long as we don't take damage trying to find the Demon Heart, life's good. Excuse me? I don't like that we had... You know what that means? That means our Bone Heart is gone. That's a bellwether for the Bone Heart. My favorite John Grisham novel. Who's the guy who wrote... This is a Jeopardy question. Who wrote Cider House Rules? And a prayer for Owen Meany and John Irving. John Irvine? That's it. Anyway, point is, thanks for the damage upgrade. Good run. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Hey, Doll Raiser, I like that item. Follow me on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/Northernlion to be notified when I go live in the future. But for now, we are cruising, dude. And I'll see you next time. See ya.